Hello everyone and welcome to another Top 5 Records video. About a year ago I made a video about this record. Black Sabbath's Black Sabbath in the Rhino High Fidelity series. Mastered from the original master tapes by none other less than Kevin Gray. Now I was thrilled when I found this. And I made a video in which I compared this to a 1980 pressing of the album and to an original Dutch pressing from 1970, and this pressing blew me away. But I also got a lot of comments and people were thrilled with the description. Well, some people stated that, you know what, it might actually be better to compare it to an original American pressing. Very fair suggestion, especially if you realize that the track list of this record is different in America from the track list in Europe. Not just order-wise, we're talking about different songs. So it would be logical to assume that if there are two versions of the record with different songs on there, there are two different masters. So should I compare this to an American first pressing? The answer is yes. But living in Amsterdam, how do I find an American pressing without having to ship one over, pay a lot of money for it because I love collecting vinyl, but I'm not gonna pay top bucks just for a comparison. Somehow I got lucky about 2 weeks ago. I was in Los Angeles for work and I was on a market with all sorts of secondhand stuff. And I was going through some records, and believe it or not, I got so lucky that I found this for 20 bucks. Now I'm not looking for an upgrade of the Rhino High Fidelity, honestly not, because I'm so happy with the Rhino High Fidelity. But I thought if I find this for 20 bucks, a first US pressing in Los Angeles, look with the Warner Brothers logo there, I just can't leave it behind because I want to do a comparison. So I bought it, I cleaned it, and you know what? In this video I'm gonna do a second comparison because I think it's fair. It's fair. First of all, the Rhino High Fidelity, and I'll state this again for anyone who didn't see the original comparison. Beautiful, thick cardboard gatefold. These are the labels, one black, one red label. And again, I said this about a year ago in my video about the best sounding records of 2024, the best audiophile records you can find on my channel. I placed this, I believe, as the best record from 2024. And I stand by it. This is a beautiful sounding pressing. I'll put it in later. This is a gorgeous sounding pressing, stunning detail. The moment it starts, the moment you hear the rain and the thunder, and I mean, I think those are library sounds, but the quality of it, the detail, the atmosphere here, it is just stunningly good. Then when the band starts playing, the amount of detail in the bass, the amount of detail on the guitar, the way the drums are present there. I know that Ozzy Osbourne stated that on later albums, when they were experimenting more with sounds, that they felt that they found the proper production and the proper way to make Black Sabbath sound, but this is atmosphere, authentic, ambient, beautiful sound. It's a stunning, stunning pressing. An amazing job by Kevin Gray, getting it so detailed, so close that it's really, this is an experience on its own. Now, comparing it to a 1970 American pressing, this is pressed in center Monica. This is the Santa Monica pressing. It has an S in the dead wax. I can show you. It is not a gatefold, sadly. Here we go. Old Warner sleeve. Then we have the vinyl itself. It's in pretty good shape, which I find bizarre if you see what I paid for it, and also the fact that it's old and mostly bought back in the day by young people. It has the artisan logo in the dead wax. I'm not sure if you can, I can't show you that, but you can Google it. Beautiful green Warner label, very exciting to see. But what does it sound like? Well, honestly, I do get the idea why people told me to compare it to that one. I do get the idea or the suggestion that this is a very good pressing, because it's the difference the Rhino High Fidelity has towards the first Dutch, for example, is enormous. And the first Dutch really was a good find. It's a good pressing. The distance from the Rhino High Fidelity to this one is less, because this is a really good pressing, detailed, gorgeous. And you can also hear that Kevin Gray, while mastering the Rhino High Fidelity, must have used this one as a comparison. But some people suggested that this one may be better, and I'm listening to this in a good condition. Really, the shape of the quality of the vinyl is pretty good. It won't be easy to find another copy of that quality unless you're gonna pay the big bucks. But it doesn't have the amount of detail the other one has. And now some people say, yeah, but it shouldn't have that amount of detail. It should have a rougher edge. I wouldn't even call it a rough edge. This is a pretty good pressing, and if you have one, never get rid of it, because it's really good and really enjoyable. But the Rhino High Fidelity goes full audiophile on you, man. It's really, it's close. It's a lot closer than any of the other pressings. But no, the Rhino High Fidelity, in my opinion, remains unbeaten. And it's fair comparison because it's the same, probably same songs. The only thing I want to do is still compare it to a first UK. But then again, different songs, so this is the closest comparison you may get. Great pressing though. And I'm curious, what do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Leave a comment below and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.